we still got some time.
Jackson Dykes, Kelly Farley, Katie Freeman, Ella Ford, Chloe Gardenhire, Gabby Grayson, Lily Green, Cassidy Hickson, Rayleigh Curley, Jade Mittens, Leah Parks, Kennedy Somerville, Madison Stockville, Casey Belott.
TJ's looking more of the role, ain't he?
Yeah.
Coaches are Amber Dennis and Danielle Albert. Wait a minute, Mr. Willis. Mr. Willis, hold up. If everyone was
At this time, please stand for a special message from 7th grade student, Miss Jocelyn Hicks. Please bow your head. Dear God, thank you for allowing everyone to arrive to the game safely tonight. We pray that you would watch over the players, the spectators, and the officials, and all that partake in the game. Please allow both teams to show good sportsmanship. We pray that you will keep everyone safe. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Man, good job, young lady.
Don Meredith. Turn out the lights. The party's on. Well, I got some feedback on that one. I don't know what happened there, but yep. Right here. Here we go. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1. Check 2. Check 1, 2. Can you hear us upstairs? See if I got auxiliary send turned on. Auxiliary. Maybe it's.
What's going on over there?
Welcome to Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. A lot of feedback. Okay, I can cut us down. Yep. Welcome to Thursday Night Football. Tell us when you feel good about it. Tell us, talk to us. Hello, check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check.
Good, let me adjust mine up here now.
Okay. Hey, I'll just listen for you to stomp, and when you stomp, we're going to call a radio station, go live. All right. Check 2, 3. May have some Sequatchie County legends come up. I know Coach Thompson's coming up at halftime. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, they're up there listening right now. We're all good.
Which one was it, sir?
It's auxiliary send. Auxiliary send. He said we were loud too. Yeah, so he's supposed to be stomping on the floor. When he stomps, we're supposed to go. Was that him stomping?
Probably him and Tim White.
Yeah.
Tim White stomps except when he gets mad.
I think that was him stomping.
Yeah.
Ask him to stomp again. Stomp again. Will. We'll go ahead and stomp again if you're ready for us. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get on the radio station anyway. Alright, go ahead. It's 6:20 now. Yeah. We're 10 minutes from kickoff. Yeah. Where's the key? Where is it at? Right there. Check 1, 2. Check 1, check 2. Check 1, 2, 3. Ready for an exciting night of NFL football here at Randall Cunningham Bathroom. There you go. Hello, Stephen. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Stephen, can you hear us? I can't hear a word. Stephen? Stephen? Hello, we're not hearing you hardly. Nope. Let's see if we can figure this out. I heard him a little bit then. I can hear you a little bit. CR return. Steven, can you hear us? All right. I'm gonna try the phone again. All right, we'll call again. I hear it ringing. Yeah, I do too. You're cutting the phone off.
Oh. I thought I was turning the volume up on the phone.
Steven. 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 Steven.
Is he on?
Steven.
Call him.
Yeah.
There we go. I hear a ring. Barely can't hear you, Steven.
We'll just self-time it, Steven. I know you can hear us. Just... Hey, I can hear you fine. It's now. Hold on. It's...
Garrett Higdon.
Yep.
You ready?
We're ready. Hey, welcome to Dunlap, especially Thursday night edition of middle school football, Jeff, tonight. This is the third year in a row we've been up here tonight. It's the championship, and the Sequatchie County Middle School is back.
The Sequatchie County Middle School is back in the championship to try and three-peat, and they'll be facing the Marion County Jasper Middle Warriors, and looking for a good, exciting game tonight.
It's hard when we're used to calling it the Marion County Warriors. It will be the Jasper Middle School against Sequatchie County, walking out to take the coin flip for the Indians will be number 52, Higdon Garrett, number 21, Trevor
Johnston, number 14, Dylan Frizzell, and that last young man turned at the last second.
Number 6.
6 is Brooks McIntyre going out. Across the way, it'll be the Jasper Middle School. Jeff, let's talk about this game just a little bit. This 2 years in a row, I don't think anybody expected Sequatchie to be here, but they're sitting here 7-1. And we have about 5 of those kids from last year's team starting on the high school team.
Yeah, we do. And last couple of years, the middle schools really had their field of talent, making it. You know, like I said, we had some freshmen that's starting up on the high school team, and some sophomores from the previous years that's starting for the high school as well. So
looks like Jasper wins the toss. We'll defer it. So it's going to be Sequatchie County with the football. Of course, we're still going to give credit for the Century 21 pregame show. Not a lot of pregame show, but we got a little bit in. Hey, for to play the last minute together, I want to thank Glenn Edison, Stephen back at the radio station, Joey Evans, yourself, Jeff Barger, me, Randall Cunningham. Jeff, we just need to get over the fact and do this here annually, no matter where the game's at.
Yeah, exactly. This will be our 3rd year in a row doing it, and we saw 2 championships. Maybe we can see another one tonight.
And it's a lot of fun. And I've said it from the get-go. Middle school football was the last unpolitical football that I ever played in my life.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit here. Of course, TJ Starkey, coach Tim Starkey's son, is back for his 2nd year leading Jasper Middle School. And over here from Sequatchie County, a familiar name, and Brooks McIntyre will line up all over the field. Brooks being the son of head coach Rusty McIntyre. Also look for 11, Mitten, brother of Austin Mitten, the brother of Hunter Mitten, tonight too, to make some plays, and we'll get everybody set as it gets on in here. But you know, it's kind of crazy that you hear all these names repeated.
Yeah, there's a lot of family tradition going into both of these programs.
This game for these young men, we saw last year what it meant to I really think it kind of rocketed that freshman class in to high school to win this championship. And I think tonight, if this middle school, a young middle school team wins tonight, we can expect the same thing next year. Probably won't see as many on varsity or starting on varsity. We would hope that we don't have to start 5 freshmen next year.
Yep.
But number 6, Brooks McIntyre, special player and a player we might see on varsity next year.
It is possible. He's got the build for it.
You know, it reminds me of a kind of a young Jack Evans.
Yeah.
So Brooks one class behind him. Of course, Jack's been hurt all year, but I think Jack's would make us our 6th freshman playing a meaningful time up there this year.
Yep.
So it's Sequatchie County receiving the ball. They'll go from left to right on the radio dial. 24, Underwood with the kickoff. Lands about the 30. It's going to be 10 with the football. And that'll be Lewis up to the 30, 35, 40-yard line, and that's where the Indians Braves will take over.
Yep, that's where the Braves will take over. And a nice little move there by Brooks or Braden to make the first guy miss and pick up a few yards on that return. So they'll start at the 40.
Dylan Frizzell will get the first snaps, of course, with the first team quarterback there, the 8th grader. Of course, we'll probably see some Austin Moffitt maybe back there too, or Austin Mitten back there. Get somebody jumping up front, 55 over there, Jeff. Just jump.
Yeah, it looked like Jasper's a little anxious to get ready to get this thing going, and got a little delayed count there and picked up an easy 5 for the Braves.
So many of these names are so close, and we've heard them so many times.
Yep.
Frizzell at quarterback. Turns around, hands it to number 4. That's that's going to be Perry off the tackle for a gain of about 4.
Nice run by Perry. He looked like he was going to go down there for about a 1 or 2 yard gain and broke that tackle, and looks like they're moving the chains. Picked up enough for the first down.
We looked just below us. There was somebody on with a shirt on that said "Run, Perry, run." So we know we know where Perry's mom and dad are tonight.
Yeah, I saw one that says "Carry by Perry."
Yes, carry by Perry. Get everyone set. 1st and 10 from the 50. 7-1. This middle school comes into the championship game. Man in motion, Brooks McIntyre. Follow him. Frizzell will follow him. Nice little play, Jeff. Kind of put Brooks McIntyre in motion and just followed him off the tackle.
Yeah, just a little quarterback design run right there, and it was that Frizzell picked up what he could get. If he could have broke that one little arm tackle, might got a few more, but got a couple of yards to be 2nd down.
Perry dots the I, pony formation for Frizzell. Turns around, fakes him the ball, rolls it out in the flat, and throws it to McIntyre. A little high, but I guarantee Brooks will tell you he should have had that drop ball.
Yeah, Brooks will tell you he should have had that one, but yeah, it was a little bit behind him, a little bit high, but catchable ball. Just looked like he might have wanted to. He had a lot of open grass there. Might have wanted to run before he could reel it in.
3rd and 8 now. Sequatchie Middle School, the Braves will have the football. This time Frizzell and McIntyre in the backfield with Perry. Run McIntyre in option. He'll lead block over here. Frizzell gets one on the corner. Gets hit. Had one man. That's TJ Starkey to beat on the corner and could not beat TJ.
Yeah, good open field tackle there from Jasper Middle School to, if he gets by him, he's got a lot of green grass over here. They had it sealed up pretty decent, but just got a short gain. It'll be 4th down.
And you'll see this in middle school. 4th and 8. We're going to go for it here. See if we got a hard count. See if we get anybody jumping up there. Nobody does. You'll move Perry over to the other side. Sequatchie County going right to left on your radio dial. Purple jerseys. Back to throw. Frizzell into the flat. Tries to find a man. A lot of contact down there. No flag flies, Jeff, and a lot of contact.
Yeah, a little bit of contact. Just trying to hit the deep seam right down the middle of the field, and I guess they're in the referee's judgment. Throw was a little uncatchable, maybe a little too high, but yeah, you're right. There was some contact.
And you'll see it come in now. Backfield is going to be Mitten Lewis, and Johnston. Linebackers are going to be 5 Martinez, 4 Perry, 50. I cannot see the. But also defensive end and outside linebacker is going to be Brooks McIntyre. Back to throw. Pitch it back to TJ Starkey on the option touchdown pass. Threw it to TJ Starkey. Pitched it back to him. He throws it over the top to number 1, Humphrey. Play 1. Jasper scores.
Yeah, big play for the Jasper Middle School there. Just a little running back option or throw, and he got behind the defender down here along the numbers, and he kind of threw it up as far as he could go. The guy run under it, and 6 points for Jasper.
You saw TJ Starkey line up at the tailback position and then just flip it back to him, and he just threw it for everything he had. This time, 4 is going to be the quarterback. That's Patterson. TJ will split out to the wide side, roll it to that side, throw it over there to TJ, complete. 8-0. 8-0. That's going to be an immediate lead for Jasper Middle. 5:42 to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, a quick strike and a quick 8 points for Jasper. The Braves will have to come out here and answer the toll.
Jasper, this Sequatchie Middle School team has not been behind very much in the past.
No, but they've played some pretty tough games, and they've their season. So we'll see what they can do.
Absolutely. 5:42 to go in this first quarter. Jasper Middle leads 8-0 off the TJ Starkey 52-yard strike. Then Patterson to Starkey for the 2-point conversion. And now the Braves will have the football back, and it's going to be Underwood to kick it off, Jeff.
Yep. We'll just have to
stay calm.
Stay calm, and there's plenty of football left to play, and we'll just take this ball down and then give them an answer.
Underwood under the football. Little squib kick lands about the 35-yard line, up to the 40, 45, 50. And that'll be Brooks McIntyre. Let's just set the lineups or set the colors for a minute. Jasper in all white. They're same as the high school uniforms, road uniforms. Sequatchie County white helmets, purple jerseys, white pants. Leading 8-0. 8:36 to go. Football in pretty good position, Jeff.
Yeah, I've got a good field position, and if we can take this one down and score and tie the game up, it'll be a new ball game.
Frizzell in a pony set with both McIntyre and Perry. This time he'll hand it to Brooks McIntyre up the middle. Gain of about 8, and I'm telling you, when that big hoss gets pounding, he's hard to bring down.
Yeah, nice little run there. Good push by the offensive line for the Braves, and opened up a little crease, and McIntyre hit it hard, just right up the gut, straight little dive, picked up about 8.
Again, they like something in that little 2-back pony set. Frizzell, Perry, and McIntyre. This time it'll be Perry straight up the middle, and he's hit. Brought a linebacker, Jeff, just clean as a whistle.
Yeah, it's kind of, they were reading run all the way and just had a little run blitz going on there. He shot through the hole and hit him just as soon as he got the mesh.
Mason Swafford with a tackle. 3rd down and 6. Now we'll get 4 wide for the Indians. 1 back, Perry in the set. No one's covering out here on 10. 10 is not covered. So they're trying to figure out now they'll get somebody over there to cover them. So 3-4 wide for the Braves. 3rd down and 6. Frizzell straight up the middle. He'll have his first down plus more. 30, 25, 20, 15. Touchdown! Braves right up the middle. Jeff, they spread them out, and you just kind of saw it coming with Frizzell right off the top.
Yeah, you saw a good read by Frizzell too there. You know, they kind of had him split out there, and looks like he had the run pass option, and he saw that right side over there open up. Good blocking from the offensive line, and they broke 1 tackle and had a lot of green grass.
Green grass and high tides and plenty of rooms to run.
Plenty of room to run.
8-6. Cut the lead till 2. Braves going now on the 2-point conversion to tie this. Empty set for Frizzell. 3 to the far side. Man in motion across the front. McIntyre faking the ball. Frizzell runs up the middle, and he'll be stopped.
Yeah, he had a little bit of a crease there, but credit Jasper. They closed the hole up pretty quick. Initially there was a hole there for him to get through, but the linebackers closed that hole real quick and prevented the 2-point conversion.
8-6. The Braves now trail the Warriors, the Jasper Warriors. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. A lot going on real fast, Jeff.
A lot of scoring here early.
Hey, let's hit these team sponsorships. Championship level, Citizens Tri-County Bank. Winning level, Cookie Jar. Campbell's Tree Service. Let's All Telephone Co-op. Sam Hudson Law Office. Pam Brown, Century 21 Professional Group. And Medical Billing Management. And then Jeff, hit us with the starting level there.
Starting level is Rosebud Skincare, Be Quick Market, Carousel Gifts and Antiques, TriStar Chemical Inc., Sick Boys Inc., Domino's, Schultz and Associates, Guerrero Tile, Floor, and more. East Valley Baptist Church, First Farmers and Commercial Bank, Free Spirit Hair and Med Spa.
Notice how I gave you all the ones to read.
I know. El Matate, Page's Pet Place, Valley View, Cindy Creations, and I'll let us get to kick off.
16, Hobbs to kick off. Ball lands about the 35. Hit immediately. It's going to be 33 with the carry, McDonald.
Yeah, big stick by the Braves right there to really not get a whole lot of on the return. And Lyles landed about to 35, and he got up almost to the 40. So that's where the Jasper Warriors will take over.
Go ahead with your
Anthony Sims, Lucky Dog Custom Guitars, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Highly Lifted, Dunlap Chiropractic and Wellness, Dunlap Fast Lube, Clayton Septic, Newton's Funeral Home, Save a Lot. I'll let you call this play.
Patterson at quarterback. Man in motion, Starkey, handed underneath to Underwood, right off the tackle for a gain of about 5.
Yeah, just a little off-tackle play right there. They got a little bit of a push, and he drug a couple of Braves that time for a pretty good gain for about 5-6 yards. Takira La Ranchierda, Cindy White and H&R Block, Van Loon's Mattresses, Lighted Path Consulting, and Briggs Cheesesteaks.
All those teams, of course, team sponsored to the Braves. Interesting the way they're just kind of moving TJ Starkey around. Patterson's went all the way at quarterback. This time they'll hand it to TJ trying to get outside. And he'll be hit, and finally brought down. They kind of smelled that one out, Jeff, and got some leather on TJ. Yeah,
they kind of snuffed that out. He did a good job to pick up a few yards, but they had him cornered there in the backfield, and he twisted and turned and picked up 2 or 3 yards. It'll still be 3rd down for the Jasper Warriors.
3rd and 3. They've got 2 downs from here to pick it up. Of course, you'll see middle school football, a lot of playing between the 30s.
Yep.
So, ball at the 48-yard line. This time, Patterson pony set with Underwood. 2 wide. Handed off underneath to Underwood. Excuse me, that's Swafford, and I don't know if he got it, Jeff.
I don't know. It's looking like they're spotting it right at the markers. Yep. He picked up just enough for the 1st down.
He didn't have it by much, but Swafford gets a 1st down.
By the nose of the football, it looks like.
Football on the 50-yard line now, exactly on the 50-yard line. I think the coaching staff, a couple of the coaches are kind of questioning that themselves.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, we'll snap it there. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs for Jasper Middle. Patterson with Swafford. Starkey will go in motion, but somebody else moved.
Delay a game. Looks like they took too much time. Yep.
Back them up 5. That is critical in middle school football. You do not want to get behind the chains here, Jeff.
No, you don't. 1st and 10 is a lot better to make than 1st and 15. So let's see if the Indians or the Braves can capitalize.
1st and 15. Again, put Starkey in motion. Run it that way. Hand it underneath, and he's popped. Big pop. Who is that diving through there? Number 4. That's going to be Jess Perry.
Yeah, that's a good solid tackle by Perry. He just come flashing through the line there and hit him for even a little further loss. So they're backed up. It's going to be about, 17 now?
Yep, that's Josh Perry. Give me a minute to come up with these names.
Yep.
Josh Perry with the big tackle. Kind of brought him from his linebacker position. I think that caught Jasper by surprise.
Yeah, he read that really well.
2 wide to the slot to the far side. Fake it this way. Looking to throw a screen out here. Patterson keeps giving. Then throws it to Starkey, incomplete. They sniffed that out from the get-go, Jeff. Everywhere TJ Starkey went, Patterson looked at him and tried to wave him down the field, but there was nowhere for him to go.
Yeah, and that was good work by, who was that, 77, Braxton Mayfield, who was all over him, the quarterback, the entire time. He come through that offensive line and just applied the pressure.
And the safety come firing up from there, Lewis, who kind of just got on TJ and sat in his pocket.
Yeah, and he really didn't have no place to throw it. They were covered over here.
3rd and 17. Get a stop here. You might actually see somebody punt. One-on-one coverage out here. Back to throw. Looking downfield. Pressure on Patterson. He makes one miss. They are trying to feed the ball to TJ Starkey, and Sequatchie County had him doubled down the field, Jeff.
Yeah, good coverage that time. You knew they were trying to get him the football, and we had him covered on top and underneath, and good pressure again by the defensive line. We didn't get him for a loss, but made the quarterback very uncomfortable.
We're going to have a punt get in here. Punter in 14 is going to be in. I believe that is. Now, I think that is Underwood, the place kicker, too.
Yep.
Punt straight up in the air, but good punt, Jeff.
Good high punt.
Lands at the 30. It's loose. Oh, dangerous. That was
dangerous.
Lewis let it roll around a little bit down there, and then he fell back on it. One of those where you see it and you just want to jump on it.
Yeah, you just want to jump on it. Yeah, he come up. He was trying to make the fair catch, and that was a really good high punt by the Jasper kicker, and just kind of misjudged it a little bit there, and went through his hands and kind of rolled around. And could have been disastrous for the Braves. They avoided a big play there.
Frizzell back in the game at quarterback. Split Lewis out. Slot Hobbs in front of him. Dual pony set. Man in motion, Perry. Run Frizzell that way. Behind McIntyre, behind Prairie. He's outside. 50, 45. There is no one that will catch that young man. As the horn sounds in the background.
As the horn sounds in the background. Yeah, wasn't nothing fancy there. Just kind of a lead sweep, just running the quarterback, and had two lead blockers over there. Made really good blocks. McIntyre and Perry made really good blocks for him, and he went through and was gone.
I thought they had missed the first man coming upfield, Jeff, but Frizzell just outrun him to the corner, and they was gone. 12-8. Now the Braves lead. Give it to Lewis on the end around. 2 points for the Braves. 14-8. Just at the end of the first quarter. Jeff, we need to take a break here, but great play.
Great play, great play. Good cut by Lewis there to see the hole and just cut right up in there and get the 2 points.
All right, we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Braves football on the Nickajack Network. All right, buddy. They go so fast. We're trying to figure out where to get one.
Yep.
Yeah, just send us back in 30 seconds. They'll probably already be kicked off, but we'll catch up.
All right.
All right.
That's 2 good runs right there.
That was. Jeff, welcome back to Wayne Reynolds Press Box. Beautiful Dunlap, Tennessee. Sequatchie County Middle School football versus Jasper Middle. Jeff, when Jasper came out and threw that halfback option, and then they come with a little wrinkle on the first 2-point conversion, you kind of thought, yeah, they're throwing everything they can at this Sequatchie Middle School right now.
Yep. Yeah, and that's and credit Sequatchie Middle School here, because they fought back and had 2 really nice runs from our quarterback Frizzell, and some complimentary blocking from McIntyre and
That
Perry.
was Lewis on that end around.
Or Lewis, yeah.
It was Frizzell on the touchdown and Lewis on the end around.
Yeah, and Lewis made a great cut there on the end around. When he saw the hole, just put his foot in the ground and got in the end zone for the 2 points.
14-8 now. The Braves now lead. And Jeff, I feel so much better. Went to the doctor today, got a new inhaler. Asthma under control a little better than before.
Good deal.
Kickoff. Hobbs rolling around. Still loose. Finally, it'll be Swofford ball on it, but way back at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little confusion on who wanted to get that ball, and fortunately for Jasper, they did just fall on it, and because it's a live ball, and the Braves could have recovered that one.
Ball was rolling around for what seemed like ever.
Yeah.
Hey, let's set that Braves front line. That's 52 Igdon, 77 Mayfield, 54 Gaddis, and 21 Johnstone. And they played well so far up front.
They played well so far. Outside of the one big play in the first series, the last time that Jasper's had it, they've shut them down.
Looks like they're delay a game again. Slow getting out of the huddle. I mean, you've got 25 seconds to take a snap and back them up to the 18. So it's first down and 15. Start the last two drive in a hole. Patterson puts Starkey in motion. Rolls that way, trying to find Starkey downfield. Pressure. Almost sacked. Drugged down finally at the 20. Jeff, they had him in the backfield. He made a game for about one. They were all over Patterson.
They were all over him. That defensive line for the Braves is getting a good push up the field, and just couldn't quite wrangle him in back there. He kind of twisted away from a couple of would-be tacklers, but closed it up real nice and only getting about a 2 or 3 yard gain, so it'll be second down and about 11.
Second and 11, let's call it. Just underway in the second quarter, 7:21, 14-8. The Braves lead the Warriors. Patterson went all the way at quarterback, back to throw. Looking deep out, the wide receiver slips down. Number 9, Grayson Basham, could have had an interception. Wide receiver fell all down, but it's just a little high for Grayson over there.
Yeah, just a little bit high for Grayson. He had pretty decent coverage. They was trying to take advantage, I think, of the height differential there, but Grayson was right on top of him and had a shot, but the throw was a little bit high and behind. I think that's why the receiver fell down. He was trying to turn his body to get to it.
Grayson, not the tallest corner, but done a good job squaring it off.
Yeah, he did.
Patterson with a snap. Pressure. Ball's loose. Ball's loose. The Indians will fall on it. 51. Newsom will fall on it. 21.
Trevor Johnston.
Johnston created the fumble, and the Indians are set up in business.
Yeah, good job there. Trevor just came off the edge there, and the blocker hardly ever even touched him, and he was right there in his grill and knocked the ball loose, and Braves come out with it in good position right now.
Already ahead, 14-8, 14 straight points. This time Frizzell will have Perry in the backfield with him. Turn around, hand it to Perry. No, he'll keep it. Frizzell trying to get outside. Trying. Just could not get out there. Was trying to get to that edge, and Swofford was hounding him, and then looks like Starkey finished it off.
Yeah, he's trying to get around the end there, and credit Jasper. They strung him out and not let him gain much yardage, and he actually lost about a half a yard.
Second down and 11, let's call it. First down can be had at the 1, Jeff.
Yep.
Pony set. Perry, he's got the football this time. Up the middle, back to the original line of scrimmage. And Jasper just stacking it up right now, Jeff.
Yeah, they're packing it tight in the middle there to try to challenge the Braves to run the ball up there.
6:07 to go in this second quarter. Third and almost 10. Let's call it 9.5. Brazil runs it. Perry lead blocking. Got a little room over there. Makes one man miss, slips it under, and walks into the end zone for the touchdown for the Braves.
Touchdown for the Braves. Now, nice blocking over there on the edge this time. They brought the wing guy in and sealed off the end, and he had good blockers in front of him. He just stayed patient behind his blockers and let them do the work and walked into the end zone. Good job.
I like what I see from Dylan Frizzell up here, Jeff.
I do too.
Very patient, good size. Man in motion, hand it to 24, trying to get outside. He'll throw the option pass. Complete. 24 is Brown, Landry Brown. Throws it to Lewis in the corner of the end zone. Great call.
Great throw, young man. He fooled me. I thought he was trying to go to the guy here in the lower flat, and he took it all the way to the corner and got the 2 points.
He got every bit of that ball.
He did. Good play. Good blocking too. They kept him clean.
2-point conversion makes it 22-8. And now if you're Jasper at 5:40 to go, after being 8-0, you're kind of worried.
You're kind of worried. 22 straight points by the Braves here, unanswered. So we'll see what Jasper's got up their sleeve here on this next series.
Hey, what a job this Braves coaching staff does, Jeff.
Yep, they've done an excellent job.
The one thing I can say about the future next year, we've got some big boys coming up, 51, 77. There's some size to this freshman team.
Yep.
Hobbs, kickoff. Patterson grabs it about the 38, makes one miss, up to about the 50, over the 50 slightly, and Jasper will be set up in good field position.
Yeah, good. A nice little return for Patterson there. He just kind of caught the ball over his shoulder spun, and made a couple guys miss and picked up about 10, 15 yards.
54 and 77. I might have spoke too early. We can use those bodies next year, maybe on the defensive line.
Yeah, they're filling out.
Yeah, they big boys.
They look like football players, don't they?
Both up above that 6-foot range. Just, they move like defensive linemen.
Yep.
Patterson in the backfield. Pressure, grab, brought him on the blitz. Flags fly from every direction, and I don't know if Higdon grabbed a face mask or what there, Jeff.
I'm not sure what he grabbed a hold of, but he grabbed something. It could have been the face mask.
I counted 5 flags in the air at the same time. How many refs? We got 4. So they were 4 flags in the air at the same time. And they're going to march them off, and evidently he did grab the first mask.
Yeah, but again, the defensive line's getting good penetration. Higdon was in there really quick. Just can't grab the face mask.
Higdon from his defensive line position, from his in position, just busted through the line untouched. Quarterback Patterson moved, and he reached back, Jeff. We've all done it 1,000 times. Now it's Marion in a pony set. Hand it to TJ Starkey. Gain of about 2 off guard. Different look for Marion. That's Walford and Starkey in the backfield.
Yeah, trying to crunch up some yardage there, I guess. Not a little short dive play. It was pretty well blocked at first, but Indians recovered and only held him to about a 2 or 3 yard gain. Maybe 4.
Football at the 32. 2nd and 6. 22-8. 4:36. handed underneath Underwood, and he'll be stopped after a short gain. I get Underwood and Swalford confused, Jeff. That's Swalford.
That's Swalford, yeah. And, just a little straight-up dive play right off the left guard, and he had a little bit of a crease, but it closed really quick and only picked up about 2 yards.
Man, it's interesting, Jeff, how they're trying to use TJ. He was quarterback of this team last year, and they're just moving him all over the field. And I think this, when he gets to high school level, fits his skill level a little better. Patterson handed off to Swalford. He'll be hit short of the first down. Probably, I don't even know if he got back to the line mark.
He might have got back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. Good penetration from the defensive line again, getting in there and wrapping him up real quick. And he just
Dave's had in their book there.
Yeah, I think they were just they weren't really sure what they liked the defense have said against that offense, and so better to just call timeout and see what we can do.
Jeff, these games so much fun. I mean, I love them. I love Friday nights with the Indians. But you see this young man out there, and let's just say it, a few of them that's got 6th grade on them down there on the sideline don't even look like they're big enough to play football. And they're playing, and even some of those that play aren't fully enveloped yet to their growing spurt.
No, not all of them's hit their growing spurts yet, but and then you have a few that has started to hit their growing spurt, and there's some good-looking potential football players out there.
Absolutely. Patterson in the backfield. This time it's going to be 33 McDonald. Back to throw. Pressure. Throw a little screen to McDonald. Breaks one tackle. Looks like he got the first down, but great job by number 4 stripping the play down Perry to get back and hit McDonald.
Yeah, he fought off the block, and almost got him before he got the first down, but just couldn't quite stop his forward momentum on getting that first down. But good play by him anyway.
2:56 to go in this 22-8 game. Football on the 23. Check Swalford in. Hand it to Swalford. He's going nowhere.
Good tackle. Who was that? Number 5?
Martinez.
Good tackle, Martinez. He stepped in there in that hole and stopped him for a really, really short gain of about 1 yard. Good job. 2nd and 9.
Getting late in this first half. 2:16 to go. Football on the 20. Jasper needs to have a little bit of a yardage chunk here. 2nd down and 9. Put lever in motion. Ball's loose. Looks like Patterson will have it, but that's the 2nd bad snap of this series.
Yeah, that could have been really good for the Braves that they got there. And if you notice, that defensive line was right in on top of him. Not much blocking going on there. He was in trouble even if he had it clean.
3rd and let's call it 16 now. 1:34 to go. The Braves with a chance to get out here after, frankly, Jasper has threatened in this drive. McDonald is in the backfield with Patterson. Snap, back to throw. Looking over to the side. Almost interception. It was meant for Lever. And again, number 9 with a great play.
Another 9, Grayson Basham. He played that perfect. Just had his eyes in the backfield, turned around, and almost had the interception. Good job, young man.
That's Humphrey from Jasper Middle. I'm looking at my Squatchy roster. Humphrey from Jasper Middle. 1:12 to go now. 4th down and 16, and Jasper's going to roll the dice here. Ball on the 28-yard line. Flag, nope, actually probably a pretty good timeout.
Probably good. Just make sure everybody's head is square on what they're going to do. I look down here. Probably Jasper's best player, Starkey, was split out wide over here. They had him bracketed. They had a safety over top and had a corner on him. But I think the coach just wanted to make sure, hey guys, you know, this is fourth down. We got to make sure we stop them.
Fourth down and 16, 1:12 to go, 22-8. The Braves lead the Warriors from Jasper Middle School. I think our guest just arrived, Jeff. Coach Thompson will be joining us at halftime. We'll get him over here and talk to him a little bit about the Indian football team. 1:12 to go. 1:12 to go. It's going to be Patterson. Back to throw. Over the middle to Humphrey. It's going to be close, but it's going to come up short, Jeff.
Yeah, good play by Basham again over there. They went with the slant this time, and he slanted just a little bit short of the marker, and Basham made a good tackle, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
1:06 to go, 22-8. And the Indians got a moment here to get something done.
Yeah, they got a minute to get something done here. And usually predicated on what happens on this first play. If you get good yardage on this first play, then you can try to get something. If nothing else, you run the clock out and go in happy, up 22-8.
Landry Brown checks in late. Semi-wide receivers. We're going to split 2 out to this side. That was so effective. Pony set. 2 backs, McIntyre and Perry. Frizzell hands it off to Perry up the middle. They'll rally him up after a gain of about 5.
Yeah, that was a carry for Perry, and just a little dive play right up the middle. Carry for Perry, and there's a little dive play right up the middle. Picked up nice yardage, got good blocking, and the Indians are going, or Braves are going a little quick here.
You going to interview Coach Thompson?
I thought you was.
All right. Back to throw. Somehow looked over at you, and Dylan was gone down the field already.
Yeah, he was gone down the field. Nice run. He broke a couple of tackles there. And if he'd have stepped through that last one, he kind of could have broke free. But picked up nice yardage to be third down and about 2.
After this half, we'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll come back with a big interview with Coach Thompson. I'm real excited to get to talk to him. He was a player when I started this journey.
Oh, okay.
So it's been a minute with this Sequatchie County program. Flip it underneath to Brooks McIntyre. Got it some open space. Oh, he'll be brought down by the 41. All right, Jeff, 22-8. The Braves the lead. Back in 1 minute on the Nick and Jack Sports Network, the home of Braves football.
All right. Okay.
Coach Thompson, go ahead and slide over here. So, start with, we're going to talk about not been that long ago since you were playing on here. Then we'll get into duties and how you like coaching and what's the adjustments like. Then we'll get into a little bit of rest of the season, talk about, you know. Sounds good to me. Yeah, send it back to us when you get us here. Hey, welcome back to Rain Reynolds Press Box. Got a special guest, every year we get somebody from the high school staff to come talk to us. Coach Thompson, first of all, I've been doing this about 10 years. About 10 years ago, you was a player out there, so it's not been that long ago. Full-time teacher, too, at the school now, aren't you?
Yes, sir. That's correct. So I graduated from here in the class of 2015. So played under Coach Ken Colquitt when he came back, and just learned a lot under him. And he made us tough, but I love being around this program.
Was that the first time you considered being a coach? Was when you were in high school?
Yeah. He really opened my eyes to it. He brought a different type of coaching style to the area at the time, but that's what really opened me up and made me realize kind of football coaches were some of the most influential people in my life.
Yes, and it can be. And I always, no matter who I talk to on here or on the River City Media broadcast, we always talk about when a coach sees a player get it. So far in your young career, are there moments that you see a player you go, oh, he's got it. He got it right there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, right now, being on this staff with Coach McIntyre, we're playing a lot of youth. A lot of young guys are all over the field. And it's one of those things that I think as a coach, now I've coached for 9 years. So as soon as I graduated, I started in 15 with the middle school and worked my way up to the high school level. And I've got to thankfully coach a lot of really good players that have come through. And the moment you see they finally catch on, that's the kind of the bright side of coaching is you see you finally reaching these guys.
And you've had this year, and even calling the games, it's been quite a journey. It's a new football team in a lot of ways. A lot of youth, a lot of people that were playing in this game, 4 or 5 of them are starting on the varsity. Also a mix of people that's kind of waited their time. So it's a good football team.
It is.
I want to ask you about the young people and some of the young, Kason Hicks and even the sophomores that we see. And Austin Griffith, they were suffering an injury in practice the other day. I think we're going to be without Austin for a while. Even Jack Evans, who's not playing, I love Jack.
Yeah.
Jack's going to be a great football player when he gets fixed. But there's a lot of young talent on this team.
Yeah, and that's something to look forward to because it's something that we as a staff continue to build on. And when you're playing them at this level, this young, the more experience, the better.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
The future is definitely, I think, a bright spot for us, especially at the skill position.
So coming into this season, we're now hitting that stretch where we're going to go region. A couple of those teams, you don't ever write down a W or whatever. A couple of those, you got an off week. A couple of those you think we match up well against, and then you finish up that big game at Giles County. But you're setting here now, if you take care of business the next couple of weeks, you're going to get to go Giles County and play for the district region championship.
Right, and we put ourselves in this position, the past couple of years, and unfortunately we came up runner-up, so it's obviously on the top of our list right now. We want to host another first-round playoff, and defeating the next man up, which is community. We're not taking any team lightly right now. Our schedule's been a tough one, and we've just continued to harp on how are you going to respond to adversity.
The first 6 weeks of the schedule, I got a friend and I that do a show that kind of focuses on the tri-state area, and he would call me every week and go, who's in the top 3 that Sequatchie County's playing this week? And I'd be like, that's the way it's went. The bye week comes next week is going to be the first real breather this football team's had.
Yeah, and after this one, we're going to go back to just focusing on fundamentals and focusing on us. Hopefully getting healthy in a few spots, but again, it always goes back to the bye week isn't really an off week, but it's a time to really step back a little bit in terms of us and just focus in on how we're going to perfect our craft and put the best product on the field towards the last half of this season, the last few weeks of this season.
We're going to come back to the kids in just a minute. a minute, and we'll talk about positions and where you coach and everybody that's in your position group. But I want to ask you about, we've got a young running backs coach that was just a player a couple of years ago. You as a coach that just did this transition into player, teacher, coach, how can you mentor Austin as he goes on this journey?
Well, you know, it's a funny story. He texted me. He went into the electrician field after high school.
Yeah.
And I got a text one morning at 3 a.m. on his way to his work. And he said, Coach, I feel like I can give back to people like you did. And how can I do that? What's the first steps of doing that? And I told him, you know, he said, is it worth going into education and in the coaching field? And I said, you know, it's a great way to impact people.
Yes, absolutely.
And right there's an example of it. You know, it's not always just X's and O's, but those 3 a.m. texts from former players, that's what stands out. That's what coaching's all about, is the relationships that you get with these guys, and just trying to teach these younger coaches now. Like I said, I've been in it 9 years, both levels, middle and high school up here, and I've learned a lot under different head coaches. You know, some things what to do, what not to do. And all I tell him right now is take everything you can, let your mind be a sponge, and just absorb everything, because there's so much to football. It's not just one scheme out there, there's so many. And don't just settle for what another coach does. You know, as you're around good coaches and good coaching, you're going to come up with your own schemes and in your own mindset of how to run a program and what you really like and are comfortable with. So really just to be yourself, and always, like I said, just don't settle on what's already out there.
You know, it's strange. I texted him one day and I asked him about someone was hurt, and he was like, well, here's the situation, and I was like, and it was a real surreal moment, because I was like, I called him coach, and you know, I call if you dedicate yourself to that possession, you've earned the right to be called coach.
Right.
And it was a real moment for me going, wow, that's no longer a 19-year-old kid that I used to know. That's a football coach. So one question before we go for your position groups. You said you coached at both levels. Which one did you prefer? I assume high school, but there's a lot of fun at middle school.
It is. It was fun, and I started my coaching career with Faulkner. He gave me great opportunities. I coached with him for 3 years and made the jump when Coach Wattenbarger took the job here as head high school coach. Learned under him a little bit, and then I actually went back, and Coach Faulkner let me call plays in the offense. In the first season, we won the championship with Austin Griffith's 8th grade year.
Yeah.
So he let me take the reins of the offense, and again, it was a lot of responsibility, but you know what? It showed me is that he trusted me.
Absolutely.
And that was big for me, and it was a big learning curve for me, and I loved it. It was a good experience. And then now my position with the high school, I love Coach McIntyre and what he's building with our staff.
You can see it.
It is a brotherhood in that coach's office, and everybody's on the same page.
You see it from this seat that it's just different. It's different. So I'll let you run after this, but tell us what position groups you coach and what your responsibility is on game day.
Well, we are a five-man staff right now. So I've coached wide receivers this season and have been involved more defensively with the secondary, our safeties. I do help a little bit with the corners and our outside linebackers. You know, drawing up punt block schemes each week. So I'm all over the place, but I tell Coach I'm a team guy. I'll do whatever's asked of me, and the more experience for me, the better.
You know, Coach, the special teams field, that's not a field that a lot of people embrace.
Oh, yeah, I know, and it's one of the most important, you know, to me, is how the game starts. So you got to,
yes, sir.
You know, it can be a very quick momentum changer, too, in the game that a lot of people overlook oftentimes, but I do study it, and, you know, game day roles, you know, kickoff returns, kickoff, punt blocks, punt returns when the defense is out there. I'm signaling for the defense, for our defensive coordinator in the box. So I'm busy, but again, I don't mind it a bit. It comes, it's what I love to do.
Absolutely. Well, Coach Thompson, I just want to thank you for the time. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you coming
Appreciate
up.
you having me. Thank you. Go Indians.
Go Indians, and we'll see him tomorrow night over at Community. Good little drive for us again tomorrow night. Down 64, I swear it's my least favorite road. Coach Thompson giving us his time. Thank you very much, Coach. Jeff Barger sliding back in here. Jeff, I kind of talked to the whole break. We didn't get to talk a whole lot, but I'm going to get a break in here as soon as I can. We'll get a 30-second in. So, you know what? Let's take a 30-second break. Back to the station. Give us a 30-second break on the Indians Network. Yeah, just... all right. You listen for him. I talked so long. I didn't realize it was just 8 minutes. 30 seconds. Tell him we'll take it back as soon as we...
Okay.
We're ready.
Hey, welcome back to Wayne Reynolds Press Box. Jeff, we didn't get to recap much. I talked 8 minutes to Coach Thompson. I forget these are shorter.
Yep.
But it was a great half by the Braves.
It was a good half by the Braves, and they're getting ready to kick it off to start this second half.
Hobbs will put his left foot into the football. It'll roll around about the 40. Patterson, the quarterback, will get it there up to about the 42. And we just talked about special teams. This Braves team's done a good job with special teams.
They have done a good job. They got down there and surrounded the returner and was able to get it done. Now, very, very short return.
It'll be the Warriors with the football trailing 22-8. And I just feel like, Jeff, for one more big break goes the Braves' way, we might see this football game get ugly.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to see this defense stiffen right here and get the Braves the ball back.
And for Jasper Middle, a score, this is almost a must-score situation. Probably only 5 possessions in this half. Patterson hands it off to Starkey right up the middle. Gain of about 3. They want to get TJ the football somehow, Jeff, but I don't know if I think he's more effective out at the wide receiver position.
Yeah, and that Braves defensive line is getting good penetration and just not a lot of running room up there.
Whipping them up front.
Yep, just not a whole lot of running room and doing a really good job and limiting there for about a 2-yard gain.
This is going to be Patterson leading his team up. Man in motion, Starkey, hand it to McDonald underneath. Big hole there. Gain of 10. And Jeff, they kind of just schemed into that game.
Yeah, kind of just schemed into that. They put Starkey in motion and kind of got a little bit of shift from the Indians and had a little bit of a hole, but good run by the running back that time. He just kind of bowled over a couple of would-be tacklers and picked up the first down for Jasper.
McDonald and Swafford have alternated most of the night. Now you'll have Swafford into the game. Patterson, Starkey split out to the near side. Humphreys to the far side. I think that's going to be, I think that's offside, Jeff.
I think that's illegal motion or offsides or however you want to call it. But, yeah, it was one of those where it's on 2, but he went on 1.
Lockhart was gone. So this is, again, we've talked about 2 of their drives ended in this exact situation. Being in 1st and 15, Jeff, it's not. You really got to stay on clock here, on drive.
Yeah, you gotta stay on target and not be behind the sticks all the time.
Patterson back to throw, pressure, he'll take off, pull it down, 5. 6, 7, 8 yards, running for his life back there. Good pressure by the Braves.
Yeah, good pressure by the Braves. That time we kind of might have took just a little bit of a bad angle coming in there and let him get to the outside, but still, he's not got a lot of time, and the Braves was on him. He just kind of athleted his way over there and picked up a big chunk yardage.
2nd and 2. What we talked about, the Braves needed to tighten down here as Jasper drives. 6:13 to go in this third quarter. Hand it to McDonald, patient running. Looks like somebody talked to McDonald about settling down and being a little more patient.
Yeah, that was a nice patient run. He kind of let his blocks set up that time. That time the Indians didn't quite get as much penetration as you'd like to see, and was able to pick his way and pick up the first down for Jasper.
Ball on the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. 6 minutes to go in this third quarter, 22-8. The Braves lead in this Valley Championship. The Indians or Braves this time stunted it. Jeff, they changed just a look up front a little bit, and the Warriors out of trouble as they put 3 men down.
Yeah, that was 21.
Gaddis.
Yeah, he kind of come down instead of being standing up in. He kind of come down in Johnson. Yeah, kind of come down in the 3-point stance there and shot the gap and got good penetration and hit him for a 2-yard loss.
Snap it now. 2nd down and 12. 3 out wide. Patterson back to throw. Pressure. Johnston again. Complete. Johnson hits Patterson as he releases the football. It's complete for a gain of about 2. Over there to Swofford. Not a huge gain, but a complete pass.
And that's one of those plays you can say is a good job all the way around. Is a good job of completing the pass, good job by the receiver to catch the pass, a great job by the defense there to put his hand on the football and bring the guy down for a very, very, very short gain. So everybody played well on that one.
Everybody done well except the announcers.
Yep.
4:30 to go. Already 3 minutes and 30 seconds of this quarter. Starkey across the front. Patterson back to throw. Over the middle. Complete. That's going to be Underwood. And exactly what we said that they needed to do, Jeff. Touchdown. Touchdown, Warriors.
Yeah, they just slipped him right down the seam and looked like caught the Braves in a little bit of a blitz, and nobody really even picked him up coming off the line of scrimmage, and he was wide open right down the hash marks for the touchdown.
Completed. Patterson to Underwood. Score now 22-14. Jasper will be going for 2 points. Last time they threw it out in the flat to Starkey. As Patterson's looking for Starkey again, double covered, incomplete. And they really need a catch. They look towards Starkey, incomplete. So it's an 8-point game, 22-14 with 4:15 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, good job by the Braves there. They just double covered him over there in the corner, and really it would have been a heck of a catch if he could have come down with it.
Now the Braves need to answer what the Warriors just put on the board. Still up 8. It's a 1-score game. I think this is 2 first drives of the half that the Warriors have been able to score on.
Yep. Yeah, they scored on the first drive in the first half and got scored this time. And in the first half, the Braves were able to answer. We'll see if they can do the same thing here on this drive.
22-14. Big Underwood, who caught the touchdown pass, will be kicking it off. Back deep for the Indians. It'll be 24, Landry Brown, and 10, Lewis. They'll both line up about the 15. whip kick over here.
Went out of bounds.
Out of bounds right in front of Brooks McIntyre. And that'll be not exactly sure of the rule at the middle school. Where it went out, I'm not sure. It should be at the 40. But
well, they dropped the flag, so we'll see where they mark it.
So I found out in a rule the other day, if it goes out in front of the yard line, it's supposed to be marked on that they will move it. So they're going to move it up 5 yards. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Up to the 43. So it goes out of the 38. Penalties applied from the 38. First down and 10 from the 43. Frizzell turns around, hands it to Perry. He's in the open. Gain of 10, 11, 12. Again, right off tackle, Jeff.
Yeah, good run, good blocking by the Braves right there. Nothing fancy about that. Just hand it to Perry and let him follow his blockers. Good patient run by Perry too. He just kind of let his blocks develop up front there and broke a couple of tackles and picked up a nice gain for another Braves first down.
Offensive line just taking over the football game right now, Jeff.
Yeah, they're making some good blocks right now.
End it off this time to McIntyre. No hold there. He'll pick up about 2. Looks like they was trying to get Brooks outside, and really Jasper done a good job stringing it along.
Yeah, did a good job kind of stringing it out there a little bit. Brooks kind of lowered his head and picked up what he could, picked up about 1.5.
TJ Starkey shook up a little bit on that. He's walking around. He's not coming out of the game, but it looks like he might have took a stinger trying to hit Brooks McIntyre. 2nd and 9. Handed off to Perry. Another good hole. Down to the 39. Maybe a yard short. Jeff, when they want 6 or 7, they can just turn around and hand it to Perry.
Yeah, he got good blocking over there. Brooks kind of led the way on the left side, and they pulled a guard, and he kind of led the way over there and picked up nice yardage.
Newsom and Danley over there on that left side. This time just Frizzell straight up the middle, takes it, quarterback sneak from his center and goes about 10 yards.
Yeah, he just got right behind those big boys and just followed them, and then almost opened up. They hadn't grabbed a hold of him. He could have sprung out of there.
Let me correct that. That's the right side, and that is Dantley and Newsom on that side. Frizzell, they're stacking the line of scrimmage. If they could throw one out to the flat, somebody would run for a long time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 man in the box. Turn around, hand it to Perry. Huge hole. 10, 5, 4, 3. Touchdown, Braves.
On a carry by Perry.
A carry for Perry, goes for the score.
Yeah, big hole over there right off tackle, and it was just.
I could have got through that hole.
Yeah, I could have drove through that one. This Braves offensive line is taking control of this football game.
1 for 2, up 14, 2:04 to go. Hand it to Perry again, and he goes untouched in the end zone. And Jeff, he's not getting hit for 6, 7, 8 yards down the field.
No, that offensive line is doing a good job. They're pushing people off the ball and getting the running backs and the quarterback when he runs it. They don't even get touched till they get to the second level, and that's some big runs for the Braves tonight.
30-14. Pressure back on the Warriors now, Jeff. We've 8-6 in the second half, and I kind of said the Warriors needed a score to keep in this game. Then the Indians or the Braves come right back down and score. Now the pressure is back on the Warriors, and in that second drive of the first half, not very successful. So let's see what happens here. See if they can put another drive back to back.
Yeah, let's see if the Braves defense can adjust off that first drive and make sure they stand tall this time.
It's going to be Hobbs with the kickoff. Braylon Hobbs. Left footer. Kicks it, end over end. Ball's loose about the 32. It's going to be Swofford with it. 35 hit there. 52 with a hit. Good job there. Mr. Higdon just getting on the football.
Just getting on it. That's a good job by the the Braves kickoff team there. They just got downfield and not much of a return. That ball kind of squirted around down there for a minute, and when they gathered it, the Braves was right on top of him.
3 possessions, Jeff, and the whole quarter is gone.
Yep.
Young ladies down here doing a great job of the cheerleading squad, too.
Yes, they are.
Patterson, McDonald, up the middle, still fighting. He'll be drugged down after a gain of about 4. Johnston and Gaddis on the tackle.
Yeah, it was a good run by him because one thing about this Indians defense that they're having to break tackles to get any yardage because they had that middle clogged up that time, and he just kind of kept his feet going and picked up a few yards.
1:22 to go in this third quarter. 30-14, the Braves lead. Man in motion, Starkey, hand it to McDonald. I tell you what, McDonald gets nowhere here. I'm going to take something in the future, Jeff. McDonald with a gain of about 2. McDonald's going to be one heck of a high school running back once he grows a little bit.
Yeah, he could be. That's a good defensive play by the Braves right there. They sealed it off. He's wanting to go outside, and I think it was Brooks McIntyre over there came up and made sure he couldn't get outside of him, turned him back into where all his help was at, and got him for little or no gain.
Jasper to the line of scrimmage. Starkey behind Patterson. Straight up the middle, close to the first down. See where they mark it. They're going to give it to him. He might. Nope, they give it to him. I thought he was a little bit short, Jeff.
Yeah, it's close.
First and 10.
But a nice little dive play from Starkey there. He just got up ahead of steam and broke a few tackles and got the first down for Jasper.
I don't think we're going to get another playoff, Jeff, unless they get in a heck of a hurry. That's going to complete this third quarter.
Yep.
Back in 30 seconds after telling you the score. The Braves 30, the Warriors 14. Back in 30 seconds. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah, you're good. They just give us 30. They're going to go right immediately. We'll give you like 2 minutes at the end of it. You can get caught up. All right, here we go. They're ready to go whenever you throw it back to us. Hey, welcome back to Wayne Reynolds Press Box. This is Jeff Barger along with Randall Cunningham. The Indian Network tonight, the Braves Network.
Tonight, the Braves Network.
33-14, 8 minutes from the third straight middle school championship. Are these Braves?
They're 8 minutes away from it.
Now, The Warriors have got the football down 16. Starkey in a deep pony set, looking to throw the football again. He was looking to throw the football. Gets outside, picks up about 6. Jeff, he was looking downfield.
Yeah, he was looking to throw it, and they had the receiver downfield covered, so he just made the guy miss there. We had a shot at him before he picked up some yardage, but he made the guy miss and picked up about 6-7 yards.
Call it 2nd and 3. Give him credit for 7.
Yeah.
The Warriors now, clock is their friend. Of course, Starkey gets out of bounds. 7:53 to go in this 4th quarter. Patterson, McDonald in the backfield. Hand it to Starkey on the end around. He'll have the first down, plus about 4. And again, it's interesting all the way that they're trying to get TJ the football.
Yeah, they put him in motion that time, a little jet sweep action, and Indians, I give the defense credit over there on that right side. They didn't let him get outside. They turned him back in. He's still able to pick up enough yardage to get the first down for the Warriors, but nice job of not letting him get outside. If he'd gotten outside, it was a long run.
Montrose leaves, Humphrey in. Starkey this time at quarterback with McDonald. Football's loose. Football's loose. Starkey gets back and falls on it. But that's the problem, Jeff, when you're not taking snaps and all of a sudden you got to take one.
Yep. Yeah, just it looked like it kind of just went through his hands. I don't necessarily think that was a bad snap, but yeah, just not used to taking that
hard snap.
Down.
Their snapper snaps it hard.
Yeah, he does, and just kind of had to fall on it there. Big loss.
Call it
Big
second
break for the Braves.
2nd and 22. 6:44 to go.